Hi guys, welcome to this week's Urban Uncut, the Sema Show special. Imagine the amount of side steps I get in the back of a pickup truck.
This guy's got a good eye and he knows what to build. I'm not crying, you're crying.
So, first mishap of the day, we're on our way down to Sema, and we're now pulling over on the services because I have forgot the Sema tickets and everyone has abused me already. Now we've got to sit, potentially be late to the airport, potentially miss our flight.
And you even told me, I asked about the passports and you were like, no, it's fine, I've got everything.
Yeah, I know. And I swore at him as well.
You did.
I told him to waiting at the services. Heather's coming to the rescue.
I'm glad we're sending her, to be fair. She's definitely going to be the fastest
Fastest driver in Urban is Heather. And for the purposes of this video, I've just been asked whether I did this on purpose for content. I didn't. I'm an idiot.
What are you doing? You got the camera the wrong way.
He just said to me,
Have you downloaded your Sema app?
Look, we need to know where we're going when we get there. The place is huge. I'm very excited about it. Look, you can see everything on it.
You've got like a map and everything.
Have you marked out on your application the stands you want to visit?
Is there a race route?
What? Is there what?
Race route around the show.
You're working anyway.
I know.
You're not allowed to go anywhere other than our stand.
I know that. I just want to walk past one.
Oh, are you working, are you?
Yeah, we all have to.
Larch?
I'm good.
Larch. It's started already.
Maybe we'll let you into a story about why he's called Larch by the end of the holiday. It's not a holiday, it's a work trip. Sorry.
Work trip. You've already told me off for that.
Don't shake your head at me.
You absolute numpties.
Don't shake your head at me. Look, Heather to the rescue. See, it was real. Thank you so much. See you later. We've made it. It wasn't that bad a flight, to be fair, but I didn't sleep a wink, so it's now like the middle of the night. We've been up for like, yeah, we'll be. I'm going to be grumpy. This is Larch. Larch is basically Lloyd's American alter ego.
We don't need to go into that story.
And we will go into that story more as the week goes on. So we are at the Sema show. There's myself, Bick, Lloyd and Reese. We've travelled 11 hours on a plane, which was a right pain, I can tell you. But I'm excited to be here because it's the first time that we've exhibited at this show. So before we go into details on the car, it's important to tell you who we're doing this with. Now, Mk8 Sport are our exhaust partner in the UK, and in the US, they've incorporated Mk8 Corporation. It's basically the distribution arm for their products in the US, and they're going to be distributing the Urban products on our behalf. We're set up in the US, we have stock on the ground, we have about maybe $700,000 or $800,000 worth of dollars, sorry, I'm in the US, I should say dollars worth of stock on the ground ready for our dealers to buy on a 1 to 2 day delivery basis. It's been really tough over the last few years when dealers wanted to buy our product, but the problem is the logistics of shipping it, air freight, it's been so expensive. But now we have stock on the ground from container delivery, so the prices are at their best. We have got our Urban Mk8 Defender. Now this one's been built up a little bit special. This is built to the XRS program. A program that we run in the UK that's limited to 1 in 65, but in the US, it's not going to be limited. The difference is it's going to be exterior only. So it's basically got our exterior XRS package. So this one's finished in Carpathian grey, which I wasn't sure whether it would look that good or not, but the contrast between the black and the carbon on the hood is really, really cool. We've got the integrated carbon vents, we've got our wide track arches, front apron and the DRLs on the front. So the look of this gloss black mixed up with a Carpathian grey is like really, really impressive. We've had so much good feedback from people coming around on the show already. And surprisingly, there's a lot of people that don't even know what the Defender is here. They're walking up, they're going, wow man, what is this? It's crazy, I love the look of it. So it's really humbling to have people walking up, seeing your inventions, especially in like we're in a territory where we're not normally known. We're surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of pickup trucks, monster trucks, lifted trucks. Everything is so crazy here, and we're quite used to being understated. So this is a journey into kind of like the unknown for us. So as with the XRS in the UK, we've got lots of carbon everywhere. We've got carbon side vents, carbon wing mirrors, carbon roof light bar, and the rear spoiler in carbon as well. It's pretty much overloaded with carbon. So the best part about this car is in the US, they don't have a GPF. Yeah, so it's actually straight through pipes, and this thing is insane. And if my editor's any good, we're gonna give you a clip now. So that's the Defender done, and we have one more surprise for you. It's the Golf R. Now, we haven't released this car in the UK yet, we've only released it in the US. We've got 19 and 20 inch UCR wheels, which is a new design, and we've also got a carbon lower kit for it. This one is in prime position at the SEMA show out in the car park, and I'm gonna take you out there now to take a look. Right, so we're going on a little walkabout. We're gonna go and see the Golf. We have Sam on camera 1. Is that working, Lloyd?
That's working.
And we've got Lloyd on camera 2. And this is actually Lloyd's first rodeo, so the footage from camera 2 might not be as good as camera 1. Let's go. Lloyd's just asked me if there was a position in the media team, and the answer is absolutely not. What do you say?
Anyway. What are we going? Just straight.
All the way down, out the front, and then it's on the right.
You're in America, everything's straight.
Route?
The route is
What
straight.
route are we taking?
Straight on. I can't believe the scale of this place. It is just
crazy,
huge, isn't it? Like anything that you want to do with automotive, it's just here.
No. There's 90% of what you want to do with a pickup truck, and then 10% of whatever else you want in the motoring industry.
Yeah, that's true. But like turbos that would suck in a small animal.
Sam, answer me a question that people will want to know. Of all of these big monster trucks, yeah, do people actually use them day to day, the ones that they lift, or are they just for shows?
Most of them are just for
Just for shows, yeah. See, they are just for shows.
Yeah, but like I would use one every day of the week.
But you wouldn't if you had to, like, if it was 15 foot tall, you wouldn't use it every day.
Of course I would.
You're right, back there, Larch.
Literally background.
I'm getting some background footage. No, you're getting footage of my back end.
Hi mate, you alright?
How are you? Yes. How's it going?
It's good. It's good. It's been a long time, mate.
3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that like an undercut or T concept from years ago, but never really applied it to like a real.
How much more million time does it put on to something like this?
It's ridiculous, yeah. But also, all this stuff was so quickly rushed through programming. There's no optimization, so the wheels took forever.
So none of these are basically commercially viable, really.
Not yet.
You've got to get a million time down.
Yeah.
So what about this here? Like, this is the same.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But it's so sweet. Yeah, no. So then after I finished that, we're like, what if we didn't just do one undercut? We did 2 undercuts.
And then you do 3. No?
Well, no, it's still only 2. We could do another one if we wanted, but we'd just be stupid at that point. Yeah, it creates such a wild, like, when you look at it from the side, through everything.
What's the time on something like this then?
like 8 hours or 9 hours.
Really? And a normal monoblock forge, simple design?
3 to 4. Yeah. Well, simple design, 2 hours.
So are you going to put the retail of these up by the right amount?
We should be able to optimize it a little bit, but you wouldn't need to lose. Some are easy, some are hard, so you can't always base it around the time it takes to make it. It's how much people appreciate it.
So basically, every time they come to Sema, they always bring new wheels out, and what generally happens is they leave it right to the last minute. And KJ, who I'll introduce you to in a second, bought this on the plane with him. Can you answer that?
Look, literally. This is a test run to see if, KJ can bring the wheel with him on the plane. Okay.
Moment of truth, all this gym time. Let's go, baby.
Boston's lightweight, engineered for...
All right, you good? You can get that out of the Uber?
We'll figure it out.
It's got the same haircut almost, you know?
I know, it's a corporate haircut, isn't it?
How's it being a granddaddy over here, you know? Look at this guy. But they don't know.
Whoa, man.
They don't know.
You don't know that I'm a granddad.
Cut.
No, I'm joking. They do know.
Okay, now you know.
I've got to ask you a serious question.
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you so successful?
I like to work. I like to work. I like working with people like Urban because they're a good brand. These are good peoples. This guy is super pleasant, super easy to work with, and just knows his shit. I don't want to say shit. It's my life to say shit, but people that know their shit. Because you always have the good and you have the bad, but this is one of the good right here, you know? Knows his fitments, knows his wheels, knows his cars, know what's gonna be hot, and he knows his design. Because when new cars come out, everybody tries to attack it and make their body parts and carbon fiber. And
Go on, you carry on, mate.
make their stuff for it, but this guy's got a good eye and he knows what to build for the right car to make your car look different. You know?
Well, when you came to us years ago, you actually thought we'd been going years, didn't you? And we'd only been going 1 year, and you came to me and we ended up doing a collaboration together.
Yeah.
How long ago was that now?
2016 maybe, 2017?
Yeah, so 8 years.
Yeah, because it was at our booth. I remember you came to our private booth that we had at Sema.
That's right, yeah.
And that was our 10-year anniversary, so that was 2016.
2016.
So it's been going.
And how many wheels in the range now?
What are we at, 6 wheels?
6 wheels. We've got some white label stuff.
Right, correct.
What are we going to do with that? Move that into...
Moving into the Urban, man. I mean, the name's more known. I mean, obviously the newer design stuff is cool too, but by now everybody knows Urban.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So you've been at Vossen since...
2013. You know, they took a gamble hiring me. Apparently, you know, I was, first Jamaican they wanted to bring in. They were like, I don't know his email skills. You know, we don't make 23-inch wheels. I was like, I don't say tree like that.
But you didn't make 23-inch wheels.
No, we didn't.
And who bought 20? So we bought 23-inch wheels into the fold. Yeah.
I was like, Simon, who's gonna buy 23-inch wheels? He's like, we are. And I was like, all right, well, if you're gonna do it, we'll do it. And now it's one of our best sellers, thanks to this guy.
Jav, how many 23-inch wheels do you sell a year? And whose idea was 23-inch wheels? Yeah!
Now he wants commission off every 23-inch wheel.
White label, yeah. Get me a gin and tonic, yeah.
Like every 23-inch wheel sold, I want to see some points.
So these are the 2 greatest creations so far, yeah?
The 2 newest, the newborns.
They are. They moaned about this. So this was really, really complex, and they moaned about milling it because it takes so long, and they don't make as much money on it when it takes longer. So that's basically
I mean,
it.
Yes and no, but also at the same time, we want to be able to maximize production and efficiency to get stuff out quicker, because nobody likes to wait a long time. When everybody wants their wheels, they want their product ASAP. It's Amazon.
He's literally, he's technically trained to get around the question. You should be a politician.
In my past life.
So this was obviously complex.
Yes.
Yeah. And now the ones around the other side are even more complex. But we just spoke to Keenan, and he seems to think that he can get production time down on them, but he actually doesn't really want you to sell any.
Okay.
Because they're so long. What is it, 8 hours milling time for one wheel?
See, Keenan and I, that's where we're different. I like to sell, so I'm gonna keep selling whatever the customer wants. We're gonna make happen. You want the spokes to go the other way? I'm gonna tell you we can make it happen, and we're gonna figure out a way to make it happen. So I say Simon's gonna order 10 sets. Let's do it. You know.
I don't even order these days. He just puts me down for orders, and I just have to accept them when they turn up.
But you did order a set for a Volkswagen Golf, like no, or for a Civic Type R.
And this one is the UV5.
That's our newest baby.
And this is also pretty complex as well.
Very. Definitely different, something different than we've ever done before. When Simon came to us with the idea, we were kind of like not really sure, but like I said, he's a visionary. He knows his probably a little bit better than I know my sometimes, but we took his word for it and executed a beautiful wheel and
For the purposes of this video, I think we're going to reflect back and do a ding every time KJ says the word. So yeah, super complex, both of them are. I think we're getting a little bit better with our designs. I've got a couple of ideas in my head for the next ones. We've got to wait and put it to Jav though.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we'll make it happen. Like I said, you guys have definitely showed your value to the company. They've shown us what they could do, what we could do together. So we're gonna keep making it work and keep doing what we got to do.
Yeah, it's really humbling for me to see kind of like my two ideas come to life with Keenan. He's an absolute genius.
No, for sure.
But to be on the stand with the best wheel company in the world by far, in the biggest show in the world. So for me, it's like
My brother, man.
On that note, it's getting emotional. So we'll.
You're not crying. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Like a scene from The Hangover.
Literally like.
Some things I don't get though. So, would you come to Sema to buy a new gear for your whatever?
I think they just people Lloyd needs some for his gearbox. Intakes, you're looking at, you can get new pistons,
Literally.
and a lot of this is
like
to do with.
on about pistons and now.
What?
Nothing, mate. Nothing. Anyway, so while we're on the subject of Lloyd breaking his gearbox, Lloyd has actually, do you mind me telling them what you bought? So Lloyd has bought our RS3 Saloon just before we're about to release a new kit on it. It's coming out in how many weeks?
As soon as possible.
I say 4 weeks, he says 8, and then someone else basically makes it 12, but it's coming out pretty soon. Lloyd is going to have basically the launch car. He's probably going to want a free kit, because he's like that. Since he worked in sales, he's gold diva-ish and he wants free wheels, free exhaust. He's got a free exhaust for Miltech. Yeah.
Can we cut this bit out?
No, we can't cut this bit out. This one's staying in. Watch the bin, you're going to fall over. Oh, literally. He nearly ended up in the trash cans.
Trash can.
It's not the bin. We are in America. We are on a route to go and see the golf. He nearly tripped up in the trash can. What else is there? What else is slightly different when you're in America?
You have to put your car in a garage.
It's not a garage.
It's a garage.
Garage. In the UK, this is a sector, and in America, it's a sector.
Everything's much more exciting. Everybody's a lot kinder here. We're so moody in the UK. Everybody's so smiley here. And I've got something nice to say about everybody.
We've got to look at this.
What's this?
In my opinion, apart from our Defender, this is the best car here. Like I know we're not here to like do reports on other people, but you have to give credit.
Where credit is due.
100%. The Techart Street R GT Street R, whatever the denomination of Street GT-R-ness is, this car is absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look.
God, that is beautiful, isn't it? It's just attention to detail, isn't it? Like, what do you even say? Like, it's all of these little rads and how it goes down in.
It's just like
the arch.
blows. I mean, the detail of this, even inside here.
Is that still the original wing? It's just the
No.
Is that the new wing?
100% replacement wing. Yeah, replacement wing, detail sign just here. These louvers go down. I like even just the bits where it cuts out here.
That's the
Just some really nice little touches, isn't there?
But that's the Techart. Hood as well. Hood.
Yeah, it's
Not
not
a hood.
a bonnet. It's not a bonnet. It's not a bonnet, it's a hood. This one's actually put together by Tag Motorsport. They're from California. They're one of our dealers as well. They're a Techart dealer. And I've been watching this on social media for the last few weeks, and I'm just so impressed with how this goes together. I mean, there's a few companies like us that do similar things to us, and what Techart do with carbon, from having meetings with them in the past, is pretty impressive. Really, really impressive. so the high points keep getting higher. We've got car number 2 at Sema, which is the Golf R. First time I've seen it actually, and I'm super impressed with the way it looks. If you come down here, so we've got our normal front lip on here, which we've got a lovely little detail in here which follows the lines of the car. Looks fantastic when it's on, fits perfectly. Down the side, we've got the side seals, which run all the way through the center of the car and then out to the back bumper as well. And we've got our new UCR wheel. Check this out. Right, so these come in 19 and 20 inch. They come with the power ring around the outside, which is kind of like an adaptation of our UVX wheel from Vossen. These ones have been custom finished. They've got a yellow decal just to match the wrap for the show, but they come in gloss black and satin black. So what makes this extra special is this is the first set that we've ever cut, and the first thing we did, we flew them straight here for the show so we could launch the Golf R here. I think we probably should have made a bit more, not an effort, but a bit more of a show about this car because it absolutely looks fantastic. I think we're going to kill it with this kit. So we've got 50 kits on the shelf, 100 sets of wheels on the shelf. So if you've got a Golf R Mark 8 and you like this, get in touch with us, get in the comments, tell us what you think about this. Should we have done the Golf R? You know, it's a real hot hatch. It's not what we normally do, but we just wanted to do something that was a little bit more production based, a little bit more volume based. These cars are absolutely fantastic and super understated. And now with this look, I think it looks crisp. So that's it guys, Sema is a wrap. Now alongside the cars we've seen some pretty exciting stuff. We was in the street going to dinner the other night and an F1 car came past us. And we got to go in Elon Musk's tunnels in Vegas. I didn't even know these things existed. Basically, he's built tunnels under Vegas between convention centers and hotels. It's called the Vegas Loop. Pretty crazy, but one-way traffic, no waiting for things. Really, really cool idea. So that's it for this episode. I will see you next week when I am back in the UK.